Okay, when you go on the Gematria calculator online and you type in a phrase, it gives you the numerical value for that phrase, but in 3 different types of Gematria: Hebrew Gematria, English Gematria, and Simple Gematria. I showed you guys the other day that when you type in time of rapture in Hebrew Gematria on the top, you get 726. That is the numerical value for that phrase. In Hebrew Gematria, that's a miracle in itself because the number 726 is the word harpazo. And as you can see on the screen here, the definition for the word harpazo is to seize, catch up, or snatch away, also to obtain by robbery. We know that at the rapture, Jesus comes as a thief, so he would be obtaining us by robbery. So that's a miracle that actually matches up like that. Now, my mistake in my last video was what I left out, and that is the numerical value for time of rapture in English Gematria. But the numerical value in English Gematria is 1002 or 1002. But what is that? Well, that was what my previous video was all about. That day, 1002, October 2nd. What is October 2nd? October 2nd is the Feast of Trumpets, or Yom Teruah, in 2024. October 2nd is also the day that the annular eclipse lands on. But do you see how crazy that is? Time of rapture actually points you to October 2nd, 2024, the Feast of Trumpets, with the eclipse. And then we have the number 167 in simple gematria that time of rapture adds up to. The number 167 in the concordance is to move a tent from place to place. That's very interesting considering the rapture. We will be moved. When you move a tent, you're moving where you are staying. You're moving your tent. So there's a connection there too. Now, getting back to the number 726 in the numerical value of time of rapture, when you look at the duration of the eclipse on October 2nd, 2024, Feast of Trumpets, it's 7 minutes and 25 seconds, almost 726. But as I've shown in my previous video, 725 also means the rapture, harpagamos, which is to seize away forcefully. And then it also points you back to 726, which is harpazo. So that's amazing. 7 minutes and 25 seconds is the time of the eclipse, the duration. 725 is talking about the rapture or harpazo. Now another amazing connection is that Feast of Trumpets, which is called a Yom Teruah. Yom Teruah actually means a blast or a shout. So a blast of a trumpet or a shout of a voice. And this is amazing because 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, when it talks about the harpazo, it says that there will be both. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up, there's harpazo or harpagamos, together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.